All right, Shalom. This is the brother Ariala from the Great Millstone Camp that's here in Chicago. Like always, I want to start with giving all glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles, elders, Great Millstone on New York. And salutation to you brothers doing this work in sincerity, truth, with charity. All right, to hopefully edify the elect of Israel. And the topic I wanted to go into today is basically Esau's hypocrisy, all right? Esau being the so-called white man, all right, who's in rulership today, according to Job 9:24, the earth is given unto the hand of the wicked. All right, but let's just see a little bit of Esau's hypocrisy. Okay, so this is an article dated October 27th, 2017, is in the Washington Post. It says a 10-year-old immigrant was rushed to the hospital in an ambulance. She was detained on the way. All right, so this is the so-called Issacharite. All right, 10 years old. Her name is Rosa Maria Hernandez, which she already suffers from cerebral palsy. Okay, so it says Rosa Maria Hernandez was already frightened when she sat in an ambulance Tuesday night, speeding toward a Texas hospital so that she could undergo emergency gallbladder surgery. Now, mind you, this is a 10-year-old girl, man. All right, already gonna have to deal with having a surgery, all right, on her gallbladder. Okay, it says the 10-year-old child was scared before the ambulance stopped at the Border Patrol checkpoint before federal immigration officers detained her for living in the country illegally. Now, mind you, this is who you so-called Israelites call your neighbor. All right, these are who you Israelites say is your neighbor, man. All right. What country is closest to the United States? All right, Canada and Mexico, right? Okay. Now check this out. Now, if Esau is that so-called Christian, shouldn't he love thy neighbor as thyself, like he preaches to you at every Christian church every Sunday morning, man? All right. It says the 10-year-old child was scared before the ambulance stopped at the border checkpoint before federal immigration officers detained her for living in the country illegally. Meanwhile, the country, all right, the Europeans that came here, all right, came for a farther country than the natives and the so-called Latinos that were already here on this side of the world, man. If you really want to get to the nitty-gritty of the real immigrants, are you so-called Europeans, man? You Caucasians, man. You Edomites. It says she had been brought over the Mexican border to Laredo, Texas years ago when she was just 3 months old. All right, through no fault of her own. It says, though Rosa Maria, who has cerebral palsy, is now 10, her elementary school teachers and doctors said her mind is closer to that of a 4 or 5-year-old. All right, so here it is, man. Here it is, the poor and needy, all right, that are in need of these services. Esau is returning them. Now, as you know, man, right? What is this? What is the inscription on the Statue of Liberty, man? All right, it says the plaque that is the base of the Statue of Liberty reads, "Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free." Hey, man, aren't those so-called Latinos, Native Americans that come here for a better opportunity poor? All right. It says, "Hey, this girl was yearning to breathe free, but how could she when there was immigration officials following her on the way to the hospital, man?" If you read down in that article, it talks about how they didn't even want to close the door to her room, man. Here it is, a young girl, 10 years old, who her teachers deem has the mentality of a 5-year-old. That's who Esau scared of. All right. Shows you the hypocrisy of these devils, man. And for you to join hand in hand with them when Esau goes down, when this society falls and you're hand in hand with the wicked, you're gonna receive their judgment, man. All right, because the scriptures talk about being judged without mercy, those that didn't have mercy, man. And this is being merciless, man. But this is who you call Christian. This is who you call you neighbors. Shows you hypocrites, man. It says, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore, she wrote, send those the homeless, tempest tossed to me. I left my lamp beside the golden door. Now this place it used to be golden, man. There used to be substance here. There used to be wealth to be made, man. This society is on its way out, man. This economy and the structure of now, man, is going out the window, man. It's gonna be symbolic by the fall of Lady Liberty, man. All right, in the video that I'm gonna post after, man. All right, because here it is. Esau goes all around the world. All right, with his wine of his fornication, with his basically with his philosophies. All right, and you can partake in doing business. You can't partake of any of those delicacies if you're not drinking that wine, if you don't get down with their philosophies, man. That's why those Arabs are fighting them tooth and nail, man, not to have them have their women like they do here, man. All right, so from there we're gonna go to this article. All right, this is it says a look at U.S. military presence overseas. Now mind you, this man don't want any foreigners in his land. All right, but look, man, here in the map, it's basically gonna give you a map of military bases, man. All right, it says overseas bases approximately 800, which we know there could be more, man. See, you see all the green dots of representation: Canada, Mexico, Salvador. All right, you see all these different dots to where those overseas bases are. Okay, Japan, South Korea, Guam, Thailand, Singapore, Australia, British Indian Ocean Territory. You see all these territories, man. All right, and that's scriptural, man. All right, that's scriptural. Okay, that's how we that are in the know, man, who Esau Edom is, man. All right, we could tell by his pride, and we could tell by him not keeping at home, man. All right, this is Habakkuk 2 and verse 5. It says, "Yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man." That could be describing who, man? Esau Edom. Neither keepeth at home. Do you see all those 800 plus military bases? It says 800. All right, which you know they could be more, man. He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell and is as death and cannot be satisfied, man. They are literally pillaging and conquering the whole planet. All right, to feed what? America, and who's America's mother, man? Britain, man, the crown. All right. It says, but gather unto him all nations, and heaping unto him all people, man. All right, and isn't America known as that melting pot? You can go to several of the cities, and you'll have different parts. You'll have Korea. You have these different ethnic groups have, all right, their towns in these cities. A perfect example of that is New York City, man. All right, the different ethnic communities that shut up shop, man. Why? Because again, after the industrial area, you had an influx of immigrants to what? To work into those factories, man. To work in those industrial mills, man. All right. Meanwhile, those benefits, all right, if any, were not for the benefit of the so-called Israelites, or you Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. All right. Remember, those boats said Negroes for sales, man. It didn't say African American. All right. This is I'm gonna go from there. It's Revelations, or Revelation, all right? And want to get anybody's panties in a bunch. It says it's Revelation 17 and 1. It says, and there came one of the seven angels which has the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sat upon many waters, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunken with the wine of her fornication. All right. And you see, because the people that partake in getting those contracts, all right, whether it be China, all right, they get those contracts to make those Happy Meal toys that come in your son's Happy Meal, man. All right. Whether it be the Taiwanese material, all right, that's sewn together in the shirt and the tag you have on you, man. Different materials, man, of this consumer nation, man. All right, and it's gonna break down the many waters right here see, it says Revelation 17 and 5. It says, and upon her head was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and the abominations of the earth, man. And who is that, man? You can see by the philosophy and those agendas pushed here in the United States, man, where those abominations come from, man. All right, transgenderism, all right, sex changes, all this confusion and where here in Babylon, man. All right, and then it gets promoted to the rest of the planet, and those nations that don't drink of the wine, man, that don't take on these philosophies, don't get to enjoy, all right, partaking in those delicacies by getting dealt with, all right, by being traded with, by being by consuming of, man, which is what brings these weaker nations economy up, all right, to deal with this place, man. Revelation 17 and 15, he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest where the horse sitteth are peoples, multitudes, nations, and tongues, man. All right. And again, man, going back to that map, all right, it'll show you, man. All right. It says overseas bases approximately 800, and as you can see, man, this is a map of the earth, and you can see representation of the green signs where those bases are, man. All right. All those peoples, all right. Hey, man, but ultimately, man, if I could get this, man, today being Halloween, man, hey, man, for those people that have spiritual eyes, man, saw this is symbolic. Because guess what, man? Hey, that whore, all right, Lady Liberty, all right, like it says in Revelations 18, Isaiah 47, all right, they're gonna sit in the they're gonna sit in the dirt, man, sit in confusion. All right, this place is gonna fall, man. Here's symbolic, a nigga woman, right? Which is hand in hand, Eve, all right, with Esau, is coming down, man. And I'm gonna play this clip, man. Lord willing, I repeat it, man. All right. All right. And then Wendy Williams, bugged out nigga woman. All right. But this is just symbolic, man. These are those hints. These are those signs, man, that a spiritual man is gonna see, man, and is gonna rejoice, man. All right, because in the scriptures we've seen the same thing, man. Our carnal eyes haven't seen the manifestation, man. Through the scriptures, we know America's gonna be destroyed and America's gonna fall, man. All right, so I'll play that back again, man. All right, this is Halloween. All right. And here it is, none other than a nigga woman. All right, dressed as Lady Liberty, and we're gonna see the metaphorical fall, man. Hey, man, and this was on live television, man. And this is on live television, man. All right, which this was a boost to the spirit to the men that had those spiritual eyes to see those things, man. All right. So with that, hopefully, brothers were edified, and hopefully, hey, man, this revs you up in the spirit, man. All right. So with that, all glory and praises to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles, Great Millstone out of New York. And salutation to you brothers doing this work in sincerity, truth with charity. To you brothers we say shalom and peace.